News that changes the way you view this generation. No more drugs, no more gangs, no more violence, no more fear. It's your
generation. It's your generation news. Yeah, it's your generation. It's your generation news. Yeah.
This generation is about to run business, politics, education, and these are the people and the stories that are making it happen.
Today, Generation News, we are at the Carrier Dome. See that? Syracuse. We're going to be talking to Max Krieger. He's a Brighton High School graduate, and right now he's in his junior year, and he's working with the Orange as their manager. So we're going to follow him around, we're going to talk to him, and see what it takes to be a manager, and see another side of college sports. So, whew, I'm out of breath. That dunk took a lot out of me, but let's talk to Max, and let's see what he's doing. We're in the Syracuse Orange locker room. We're sitting down with Brighton High School graduate Max Krieger. Now, he's got a dream job. He's a manager for the Syracuse Orange men's basketball team. Right now, they're number 5 in the nation. So, Max, let me ask you, how did you land this dream job?
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't really know how I did it, but a few years ago when I first got here, I knew I wanted to work with the basketball team, and so I just started sending out emails to as many people as I could. And somehow one of my emails got to Coach Fine, who's the assistant head coach, longtime assistant to Boeheim. And he emailed me back and said, come on in, I'd like to talk to you. And so I went in, met with him, he told me he'll give me a try. And since then, I haven't looked back.
Awesome. So now, let me ask you this. What does it take to be a manager? Like, what are some of the duties? What does your actual job consist of?
Maybe one of the biggest characteristics you need as a manager is patience.
Okay.
And also time commitment. Because not only are we full-time students here, but we're also spending almost 30 hours a week working for the basketball team.
Wow.
And there's a lot of times where we're doing work, we don't understand why we're doing it, or we're not getting the thank yous and the gratitude we think we should be getting. But as you can see, when we got such a good ranking now and our team's looking pretty strong this year, it all seems to be working it.
Awesome. So what is your major here at Syracuse?
My major is physical education in the School of Education.
All right, awesome. So what are some of the perks of being a manager? I know, there's got to be something. You're working at the Carrier Dome, almost every day. You're actually at the new Carmelo Anthony facility that he just built. What are some of the perks? What are some of the things where you when you come home to Rochester from break and you go, hey man, listen to what I do that you're telling your classmates?
Well, I guess the greatest thing is I get to be a part of such a great program. And I get to meet so many people, from coaches to players, not only from the Syracuse standpoint, but other great coaches like Jim Calhoun, or one of my favorite coaches, Jay Wright from Villanova.
Okay.
And so I've actually had personal conversations with them, and that's pretty cool.
Wow.
And just relationships I built with the players, seeing Johnny Flynn in the NBA, and being I talk to him once in a while, I hung out with him. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Wow. So Max, tell us, how do you balance 30 hours a week as working as a manager and also the load of being a full-time student? Because I know at Syracuse University, I know the workload is heavy, and I know this is pretty demanding. So what do you do to balance that?
Well, I think personally I have very good time management skills, and one thing I like to do is not procrastinate. So when I get an assignment, I do it right away. Doing small homework assignments, or big homework assignments, or studying for a test. Right when I get out of class, sometime I gotta be at practice, which is usually at 3 o'clock. I gotta be there ready to do my duties, and then I'll get done with practice around 7:30.
Okay.
And I'll get home and I'll make myself a quick bite to eat, do some work, and then hang with my friends if I got time. And so I'm usually pretty busy from 8 in the morning till 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Awesome. We're here with the superstar point guard from Syracuse from back in the day. He played with Hakeem Ward, Carmelo Anthony. This is Jerry McNamara, big-time shot maker. But we're going to talk to Jerry. Jerry, what is it about managers that really help this program be what it is?
Well, I think they're around as much as anybody, and you don't realize how much a coach puts into it until you're on that side of it. As a player, you just come to practice and you put in your extra work, but coaches and managers are here more often than more people. So Max especially, guys, they get to soak up everything. Whether it's from players being around and taking their knowledge, but also all the coaches being around and working with them. And they're fortunate because they get to learn from a lot of different people.
So, what are some things that you guys do as managers to prepare for games? Because I know game day's tomorrow, but what are the things that you guys do just to get the locker room and the team ready?
Well, one of the things we do, whether it's the day before a game or a week before a game, our roles don't really change.
Okay.
We still go through practice. We just rebound for them, pass them the ball, help them run drills. A few of the guys, before every home game, they go to a hotel the night before. So a few of the managers will go and just monitor them, feed them, and help coach go over game film.
All right.
But really, there's no difference between a game and a regular day for us.
You put in 30 hours a week here. You're going to school full time. What is it that you believe you're going to get from this experience that you can take with you from the rest of your life?
Well, just the knowledge from the coaches and the players and how other things from basketball other than just simple how to shoot, how to rebound. I've learned so many things on how to handle players, how to motivate them, how to handle yourself as a coach.
Okay.
One thing I'd love to do when I'm older is be a coach.
Oh, okay.
And so just the experience and the people I'll meet, that'll help me later on when I'm trying to network myself.
Definitely.
And just the different drills I learned, the different plays I've learned, the different styles of basketball, especially the 2-3 zone here at Syracuse.
Oh, yeah.
I've already decided that's what my team is going to run when I'm a coach. So.
Awesome. All right, we've got actually the head manager right here. This is Brett Wolf. How you doing, Brett?
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Generation News. You're going to be on TV in Rochester, New York.
It's great.
But,
Got a lot of people in Rochester.
Oh, really?
Love me. They love me in Rochester.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about just Max, and just how he is. How does he interact with the players and whatnot?
Max does a great job. He, even though he doesn't aspire to be a head manager, he still works really hard, and that's not very common. Anything you ask him to do, he does a really good job. Just he'll get here early, always will help rebound, help set up, just rebounds for guys, whatever anyone needs. If we ask him to do something, he'll definitely get it done, and there's no issue with it.
We got another player that we're going to talk to about our friend Max. We got Scoop Jardine. So, Scoop, tell us a little bit about just how Max is as a person, just how is it just being around him?
Max is a great person. Comes to work every day, work hard. Also helps me if I want to shoot after practice. He helps me out a whole lot. He also he can play a little bit. We play one-on-one after practice, and we've been doing it since he got here, and we've just been playing. And he might be leading the series right now in that. But Max is a great person all around. You look at guys like him that they come do their job every day, and they come do it with passion. And that helps me out because I see they want to be here. That makes me want to be here too.
Awesome. So give me one memory from maybe one of your one-on-one games or just something in general that, maybe just something funny that you've seen Max do.
He's competitive. He's really competitive, yeah. We'll play one-on-one and I'll be playing around with him. And he be serious.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, wow, I got to get serious with this guy because he's playing hard. He's trying to beat me. Just a competitive guy, man, and I really like that in him, man. We got a little off-the-court friendship, too, that I like about him. Whenever I see him on campus, I always see him, we always laughing and joking because he's just a great guy all around. I'm just happy I met him.
Awesome. Now, just in general, having managers around, what does that do to help you as a player, just to be more focused when it comes down to, game time and practice time?
Well, for one, they make you a lot better just because, you can get up extra shots after practice. They're always willing to stay and help you out. Even if we ask, it's a different story. For coach to ask, they have to say yes, but they'll do it just for us just because, we're good guys, I feel like, and they want to just help us out, you know what I mean?
All right, awesome. We got Wes Johnson right here, and I just want everybody to notice. You've watched me in interviews before, but this is the first time that I'm actually the short one in the interview, so congratulations on that one. But I want to talk to you about Max, how does Max kind of exemplify what it means to be a good manager?
Hard work. He gets along with everybody. He gets a lot of friendships with the players on the team, so he just get out his energy and this helps us out a lot. So we look to him and joke around with him a lot. So it's fun.
All right, cool. Give us the inside scoop. As a manager, you're at every practice. For the kids at home in Rochester who are aspiring to be athletes, what does a Syracuse practice normally consist of?
Practices are really, really physical, especially for Syracuse. And if you know anything about the basketball team, they play in the Big East, so they like to practice physical, so it's like games. But typical practice schedule, they'll come anywhere between half hour and hour early. Players just to shoot around. Then the trainer will come out, stretch them for about 20 minutes. And then they'll split up into big guys and little guys, and they'll do group work for 20 minutes with their respective coaches. And then after that, they'll get together and do some like layup lines. And then after that, they'll go into half court, go over plays, go over any like defensive strategy that Mayhem wants to, and then after that, they'll go full court, practicing their press or just practicing more plays.
Right, so that's been our time out in Syracuse. Hey, Max, thanks a lot for the interview. We appreciate it, yo. Generation News from the Carrier Dome, yo, and we out. Peace. You enjoy watching Generation News? If so, partner with us by making a donation. We're a nonprofit organization, and you can make a donation at www.generationnews.org. We'd love for you to partner with us to keep spreading positive news from a positive generation. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Generation News. We had a blast making this episode, and we hope you had just as much fun watching it.
And if you haven't gotten enough, check out our website at www.generationnews.org.
Well, that's our time for today. Thanks for watching. That's Generation News, and we out. Peace.